trying to figure out how to grow your wealth, this might be a good hint. 90% of all millionaires become so by owning real estate. So if you're curious in learning more about why real estate should belong in your investment portfolio, stay tuned. In this video, I'll walk through why we invest in real estate in Toronto and how the numbers actually stack up. But before I continue, if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so that you can see more videos like this made specifically for real estate investors in Toronto. Here's the first thing you need to know if you're already investing in stocks. Real estate will lower your portfolio's risk as a whole. Take a look at this. What I have here is the annual change in Toronto real estate prices in the blue line and the annual change in the S&P 500 index in the red line. You can see that stocks and real estate do not always move in the same direction. So what this means is that if you diversify and add real estate to your portfolio, you can reduce the fluctuations in your total portfolio and lower your risk-adjusted returns. If you zoom in a bit more and look at month-over-month trends, you might be able to spot something else more clearly. Over here, we have the month-over-month price changes in the past 5 years, and it might start looking clearer that real estate prices have been following and lagging the stock market by around 2 to 3 months. There might be a few reasons for this. First of all, stocks and real estate are both influenced by the economy, but stock traders are definitely more forward-looking and price stocks based on where they think the economy might go. Real estate is dominated by homeowners who aren't as technical, and so they tend to be more reactive based on what's happened already. Then, if we look at investors specifically, the big causation is that less money in stocks end up translating to less real estate activity. I talk to real estate investors on a daily basis, and quite a few of them can't invest in real estate right now because their stock portfolio has been hit and they simply don't have the cash to enter the real estate market. So once we see a stock market recovery, and we might be seeing signs of a bottoming out these days, but it really could be anyone's guess, we might see real estate pick up a few months later. Besides lowering the overall portfolio risk, real estate is actually a lower risk investment itself compared to stocks. Here's what we hear these days. Interest rates are coming up quickly, and so many people expect real estate prices to continue to come down, and because of that, they think it's not a good time to buy. Consumer confidence in real estate is definitely low, but here's more facts. 416 detached homes are already down 27% from their peak, and rents have gone up 19% from last year. So if you start crunching numbers, you'll realize that rental income is actually 50% better than before, plus you're already getting a 27% discount. So it's actually a pretty good buy these days. The most important thing to note, though, is that investing in real estate is lower risk than investing in stocks simply because rents and real estate prices move in opposite directions most of the time and end up giving you more stable returns at any given time. Now, I talked about the risk side, but how do returns look like? Now, since 1957, the S&P 500 index has seen an average annual return of 10.5%. So it's actually really, really great. Now, if you look at Toronto real estate prices alone, it doesn't beat it. In Toronto, on average, appreciation is closer to 7%, even though there are specific pockets with higher growth with a higher appreciation rate at 11% per year. But again, real estate is not just about appreciation. There's also rental income, and the combination of the two do make your returns perform better. Right now, you can get 5.5% in net rent yields on an investment property that's a house in Toronto, and so that makes a combined return of 12.5% on average in Toronto if you invest purely with cash. But I've actually saved the best for last, and the main reason why people invest in real estate is because of leverage, using borrowed money to make more money. Yes, you can also do this with stocks on a margin as well, but it is a lot more risky and it is a lot more limited. You'd be able to borrow less, your rates are a lot higher, and you'd be much more likely to be subject to margin calls, which will limit your growth. With real estate, you can borrow up to 80% of the property value, and you can get the best borrowing rates out there, which is how most real estate investors end up growing their wealth very quickly. Now, I talked about how you can get 5.5% in net rent yields before interest. So if you're borrowing 80% of the property's value at 5.25% these days, your effective interest expense is 4.2%, which ends up taking your net rental income down to 1.3% of the property price. Then you make the entire 7% of appreciation each year on the property, and you're only putting out 20% of the property's price to invest with. So using simple math, you'd be making over 40% in ROI if you end up using leverage. Buying with a mortgage also leads to tax deferral advantages. So instead of needing to cash out by selling and needing to pay a big chunk in capital gains tax and reducing the amount you can invest next time, you can actually refinance to cash out, which defers the need to sell and pay capital gains tax. So this ends up allowing you to invest pre-tax funds, which can improve your returns drastically. I could go on and on about the benefits of real estate investing, and if you want to invest in Toronto and you want to learn more about the opportunities, we'd be happy to chat separately with you. We're a real estate sales brokerage that focuses specifically on real estate investing in Toronto, and this is what we love. When you work with us, we'll take the time to understand your profile and what you're looking for. Once you're ready, we'll help match you up with the best investment property that fits your needs. After we help you buy it, our team also provides renovations guidance, leasing, and property management if you need it. So just connect with us if you want to learn more about our services by heading to the link in the description below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and look for us on Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn if you want to hear from us more regularly. I wish you all the best in your real estate investing journey. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!